Hi there, my name is Ann Stohl and I am a violinist. I live in Wilmington and I play with the Wilmington Symphony Orchestra and the Tallis Chamber Orchestra. I also play weddings and church engagements. I play as often as I can because I really love what I do. I am here to introduce you to the violin. This is my violin and it was made in 1888 in Paris, France, and the luthier or the maker of the violin was Colin Maison. This is my violin. This is the bow. The bow and the violin work together. There are different ways you can use the bow to play. Nice legato strokes, long, right? Slurs where your fingers come in and make it nice and smooth. Short staccato. Spiccato. Right? And pizzicato, where I pluck. There are so many other cool techniques that the violin can do, but I only have 5 minutes, so I'm not going to tell you about all of them. If you have any questions, however, I would love to answer them. So I'm going to tell you a little bit about the different styles of music that I play. The first style that I play is Baroque. The Baroque era was from 1600 till about 1750. The style of music was very clean, very, concise. It was softer and less articulate than a lot of the music that you'll hear that's more contemporary. Bach was probably the most famous composer of that era. I'm going to play a little snippet from a Bach Bouree for you. Baroque era of music. The next era is the classical era. That was from about 1750 to about 1810. There was more of an emphasis on elegance and balance and contrasting moods. Mozart was probably the most famous of that era, but I'm going to play you a little snippet from a Minuet by Luigi Boccherini. Nice and light and fun, classical. The next era was the Romantic era. That was from about 1800 until about 1910. Very dramatic as far as pitch and dynamic contrast. Beethoven he went between the classical and the Romantic era, but my favorite piece from the Romantic era was a meditation from an opera called Thais, and it was by Jules Massenet. I'm going to play you a little snippet of that. So that was from the Romantic era. Modern music takes a whole new twist. There's lots of different kinds of modern music and contemporary music, jazz being one of them, minimalism, lots of different bowing techniques and things with the violin were used in contemporary music. Fiddle is, however, one that has come out of that modern music era. So I'm going to play you a little snippet from Swallowtail Jig. The last three things I'm going to do for you are considered modern music. It's really pop music, but it is definitely a part of the modern or contemporary genre of music. The first one I'm going to play is Ed Sheeran's Shape of You. When I do pop music, I usually watch the video or listen to it on YouTube or on the radio or on my phone, and I listen to it and then I try to figure out how it goes by using my ear. So I don't use music for any of this, but I'm going to play Ed Sheeran for you, Shape of You. Another one I've been kind of trying to figure out how to play is One Call Away by Charlie Puth. So I'm going to play that one for you. That I prepared and tried to figure out for you guys is Blinded by the Light by The Weeknd. It's definitely really famous on TikTok right now. I cannot dance and play the violin at the same time, unfortunately, but I am working on it. So I'll let you know if I ever get it figured out. Here's Blinded by the Light. Hope you enjoyed all of this. I have had such a great time hanging out with you guys today and teaching you a little bit about what I do. I would love to answer any questions you may have, but once again, thanks for having me into your classroom. Hope to see you soon.